Hello, hello, hello. You are tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Lamar's not losing to the Chargers. Look, I know y'all don't peep game, and sometimes, I can't even show it. I'm not going to show it this time, but sometimes when you're watching like certain videos, you can't read like people's body language. Some people have trouble doing that, okay? And I watched the media report with Lamar answering questions about facing the Chargers. And let me just understand this right now. It looks like that man is chopping at the bit. I was looking at him, I'm like, man, uh-oh. I sense something. I sense something's coming. And I just, from his body language, from even after the game for the Steelers, it's like, yo, okay, no problem. All right, I see what y'all trying to do. And that, it's like a controlled anger. And I'm watching him, I'm like, bro, I think this man's going to go off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some of what he said, and then we're going to go into it, okay? So without further ado, y'all going to see exactly why, and I'm going to point out certain cues on why I feel like this guy's going to go off in this game. So without further ado, let's see what Mr. Jackson had to say regarding the Chargers.
So one of the big storylines, of course, is going to be the John and Jim Harbaugh coaching against each other. As players, does that even you guys even think about it? Does it impact the game at all from a player level?
To be honest, I don't think about it. I can't speak for everyone else. I remember watching them play. Well, not them literally playing against each other, but coaching against each other for the Super Bowl game. I remember watching that. I thought that was dope, but I don't think about it right now.
The fact there are so many connections on that team, though, that you think about J.K. and Gus, Mose all playing there. Yeah. Guys that have.
That's his face.
They weren't back. Probably wanted to be here, but weren't allowed. Didn't get offered to come back.
Yeah.
The extra motivation they may have against you. You feel that? How do you? You're not obviously defending them, but just team-wise, you sense what that means?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know guys gonna try to get after it. Those guys going to get after it. But I don't have to try to stop those guys, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna be worried about putting points on the board. But it's gonna be great to see those guys. I just don't want them to have a good game against us. So.
Lamar, I know how superstitious you are with numbers. I'm not going to recite any now. You've had tremendous success, though, on Monday Night Football. Is there something that you embrace about that? Or do you realize, are you aware of the success you've had?
Nah, I'm not aware at all. I'm just playing football. Something I love. I'm just trying to win. That's all.
Is it any help to them that, and obviously, Giro was here until 2 years ago. Jesse Minter, their defensive coordinator, was here until 2020. Does that give them any leg up in...
I don't know. I can't call it. I'm not over there in those guys' meeting rooms. I don't really know what they're going to bring to the table for those guys. I don't know. I really don't know.
Lamar, slow start for the first 2.5 quarters against Cincy, and then I'd imagine you can play as well offensively as you've liked throughout the Pittsburgh game. What do you think is holding you back now? Is it a penalty issue more than anything, or are there certain things you're seeing that have given you guys some issues?
Just being consistent. When we doing things out there on that field, we got to be consistent, and that's what we're chasing. And we're not doing a good job at being consistent. We having our moments where going to the game, scoring first drive. And then it's been a couple weeks we haven't been scoring first drive. And it's just been taking us a little while to get our groove, and we got to work on that. That's the biggest thing for us right now, just being consistent. And like I said earlier, just putting points on the board, because that's our job.
Lamar, this Chargers defense is around 14.5 points per game. Best in the NFL. When you look at that film, what makes this Chargers defense so good?
Man, they're just flying around, creating chaos, getting turnovers, stuff like that. And that's a huge job for the defense to do. For those guys to keep the offense off the field, creating turnovers. That's possibly holding teams to 14 points or lower.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all.
Back to the consistency you brought up. How do you actually go about either recapturing that or finding that just from a practice standpoint and kind of getting back to that, I guess?
It starts in practice. Us just being locked in practice at every little detail, the smallest details, things from the game that we probably made a mistake on, cleaning that up. Small things like that, and I feel like we'll be on our way to being consistent.
Now look, y'all not seeing this. This man is like, yeah. A lot of times, and I always tell people this, Lamar is one of those people where watch his eyes. A lot of the times when I call stuff when it comes to him, it's because I'm looking at his eyes. I'm watching his eyes. You ever heard that one? What's it called? I can feel it in the air by Beanie Sigel. And he said, your handshake ain't matching your smile. Man, you foul. That's what I'm talking about. It's his body language. He's smiling, but there's something that's cooking behind that smile. There's something that's raging behind that smile. There is something that wants to come out behind those eyes. And I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all. The Charger game. Unless John Harbaugh tells him that, hey, take y'all foot off his neck. Look, that's my brother. I don't want to embarrass him. This going to be bad. This going to be one of those games where you're going to look at it and be like, bro, this man Lamar is just like legit. I can see Lamar going for 3 passing, 2 rushing this game. Like legit. Like, I can see him being like, yeah, I want y'all to understand something. He's a hyper competitive person. Like, they're all competitors. But what separates the best of the best from everybody else is their hyperactivity of it. Like, it's almost like they're psychotic towards it. You understand where I'm coming from? And people that you see, like a Michael Jordan, a Kobe Bryant, those guys, they're hyper competitiveness. Lamar has that. The thing is, he has that laid back demeanor where he's just like, yeah, and he just chills. He like lean back, lean back, That's his vibe. But make no mistake about it, there's a monster behind those eyes, and I'm telling you, he was pissed at that Steeler game. He's pissed. Yo, y'all like, and that's the crazy thing. People gonna be like, all right, Nitro, all right. And then when he goes nuclear, like, yo, hey, yo. Like, yo, I can literally see Harbaugh being like, all right, Lamar, dang, there's my brother right there. When we on the field, anybody can get it. Like, I can see that happening. I'm telling y'all, I just have a feeling. I'm going to give my predictions tomorrow. But and my predictions have been off the past 2 weeks, which, I didn't know we were going to get 12 penalties. I was not expecting that, or the drops and stuff like that. But predictions, nonetheless, they were wrong. And I think this is going to be a bounce back week for the predictions. I really do. Because I'm looking at his eyes and I'm like, bro, I have a feeling Lamar's going to say, okay, fine. I'll show you what Superman is. I'll show you what Superman can do. And I just have a feeling he's going to go nuclear against this team. I really do. And I think Justin Herbert's going to sit down and look at it and be like, he's the MVP for a reason after the game. He's an MVP for a reason, man. Like, the guy's one-on-one. And I'm dead. And watch. After the game, everyone's going to be like, hey, yo, there's a difference. Like, y'all done pissed this man off. And one thing with Lamar and them, they hear everything. You think they didn't hear the snide comments? The disrespect? Name one time where the disrespect didn't come in at the next game. Lamar didn't light that team on fire. The Chargers. Oh, yeah, y'all finna get charged up. Yo! But what do you guys think? Do you think that this team might have a big explosion against the Chargers? Do you think that Lamar's body language is leaning towards that? Or do you think it's going to be another letdown game because it's dubbed the Harbaugh Bowl, and it's going to be close or whatever else like that, whatever they say it's going to be? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please excuse me. I tell y'all, man, this cough has been getting me. But y'all know I gotta give y'all this. I gotta give y'all this love. I gotta give you this information. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't already done so, though, check out the TheWunderkindShow's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness. Wait for your consumption. Give it a look. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is $, The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wunderkind Show. This show is signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yeah.